We're less than a month away from the Iowa caucus, and Republican candidates are stepping up attacks on their rivals. Latest polling in the Iowa state, Hawkeye state that is, still shows Donald Trump with the commanding lead over the GOP field. And while support for Ron DeSantis moves up in Iowa, the Florida governor is also facing some behind-the-scenes turmoil. Correspondent Emily Finn is live in Altoona, Iowa, where Nikki Haley will be speaking tonight. Hi, Emily.
Hey, Kelsey, good evening to you. That's absolutely correct. All eyes are on Iowa right now. DeSantis, Haley, Ramaswamy, they're all hosting events here in the Hawkeye state, ramping up their ground games with just 4 weeks until the caucuses. The remaining GOP candidates are attempting to slowly chip away at former President Trump's massive lead in the polls. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley still locked in a fight for second place in the final stretch before the primary season kicks off. In the latest YouGov poll, President Trump holds an overwhelming lead in Iowa, the first in the nation contest in 2024, with 58% support, showing Iowa is still Trump country.
He's the best. I can tell you that. He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
He wants to bring the power back to the people instead of the politicians.
Trump has a 36-point lead over Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who has been heavily prioritizing Iowa, even securing an endorsement from the state's governor, Kim Reynolds. But with another recent high-profile resignation from the Never Back Down super PAC supporting DeSantis, the recent shakeups to his campaign suggest a recent lull in momentum. Coming off a battle on NewsNation's GOP primary debate stage, the remaining candidates have now resorted to attacking the former president, the clear frontrunner for the Republican nomination, rather than each other.
If Trump loses, he will say it's stolen no matter what. Absolutely. He will try to delegitimize the results.
While DeSantis is vying to knock Trump off his throne in Iowa, Nikki Haley is lowering her expectations in the Hawkeye state, saying at a town hall event Friday, she's simply hoping for a strong showing in the Iowa caucuses. But for Haley, the next in line state to vote, New Hampshire, is a different story.
I've never lost a race. I'm not going to start now. I don't think I'd be good at it. So we're just going to win and be done with that.
Haley has been barnstorming the Granite State in recent weeks, appealing to independent voters with her relatively moderate messaging in comparison to the other candidates. And Nikki Haley's events here in Altoona, Iowa just got started a couple minutes ago. We heard Eye of the Tiger. That's been her walk-up song at every campaign event. So that means that she just got started. There's a few dozen supporters here to listen to her speak. But as we mentioned, Kelsey, this is just the beginning of a very busy schedule ahead this week for Nikki Haley and for DeSantis and Ramaswamy as well in Iowa. Kelsey?
And we will be watching. Emily Finn in Iowa. Thank you for that report.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.